Hey guys, it's Sunday again, which means it's time for another sketchy. I'm gonna draw. Yeah, I figured that's pretty expected. Anyway, sorry. My head is kind of all over the place today, but I'm going to be drawing a little caricature doodle of this kid that I was lucky enough to meet this weekend. So I know this was like floating around Reddit and Facebook and places, but I live in Uptown Minneapolis. I almost said Minnesota. I live in Uptown, and down the block from me was this 8-year-old kid who all week had signs up for his free piano concert. Yeah, so anyway, someone caught word of this and posted or made an event on Facebook, and it went viral. So basically, all week he had been kind of talking to people on the street, and like he even walked up to Glenn and I and asked us if we were going to go to his piano concert that he was going to have. And of course we said yes, because we had to see this. And anyway, throughout the week, over 400 people RSVP'd to this event, which I think is just fabulous. Like, I didn't even really think anything of it until I saw this article floating around my Facebook feed that said, like, hey, this kid is having this huge thing and over 400 people are coming to it. He's just doing it, like, out in his front yard. So it's not even, like, a thing. It was basically, you know, essentially just like him having a little lemonade stand, except he wanted to have a piano concert. So yeah, on Saturday at 2:30, just like his sign said, I went and he had a piano concert. And of course, you know, unfortunately it was raining, but they had the whole thing set up like on his porch. So it was out of the rain. They had like a huge amp hooked up to this, you know, little keyboard. And he performed, and it was fabulous. I was so afraid that he was going to get stage fright, but he ended up he was like not fazed. Like, he was one of those kids that just like clearly he's gonna grow up to be an entertainer. Because he was not even remotely... He was loving it. Like, I remember, okay, when I was that age, I would not have been able to do something like that. I was a pretty shy kid, so, I think it's fabulous that so many people turned out. It really was like the sweetest thing. There had to be at least, I don't know if a whole 400 showed up, but there was a couple hundred there. And it was so cool. It was just, everybody was so supportive, and it was just delightful. He had this, like, dress shirt on. Like, clearly, you know, he wanted to look good for this piano concert. But then he just had, like, a pair of cargo shorts on underneath, so he wasn't in, like, dress pants. It was very funny. But he did really well. I mean, it was pretty much exactly what you'd expect for an 8-year-old. You know, it wasn't even the fact that he was like super gifted or anything like that, but like clearly he really enjoyed performing, and yeah, it was the sweetest thing. There were news, of course, you know, like local news and stuff caught wind of it too, and so there were reporters there, and oh yeah, his family passed out Oreos for the crowd. Like, it was the cutest thing. He had that 8-year-old kind of lisp too, you know. We're going to be passing out Oreos. And everyone is just like, ah, it's so adorable. yeah, he's got this curly hair. I hope more communities can kind of come together like this. I think that was the best thing about it. Like, the person that made the Facebook event didn't know him or his family, so it wasn't like, you know, they had promoted it in any way. It was just, you know, he had a sign in his front yard that said, free piano concert on Saturday at 2:30, and somebody walking by was like, hey, let's turn this into a thing, and so they did. And I read the story on the Facebook page of somebody apparently had walked by and had told him that he was his concert was on Facebook, and that over 400 people were showing up, and I guess his eyes just got as wide as like dinner plates, and yeah, since then it's been, you know, on the news and just like everywhere. Oh yeah, this is my one Copic marker, by the way. I don't have the kind of cash to have a whole set, so this was my CTN purchase from last fall. Anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to draw this cute kid because he was super brave and hilarious, and I liked his story, and the fact that it happened like on my block was really cool to me. It was just like a little fun neighborhood thing. Yeah, because, I don't know, Minneapolis is a cool city. They have a lot of stuff going on. They'll have like block parties and art fairs and like all kinds of things that you can go and participate in. So there's definitely like stuff to do, but I've never done anything like this where it's felt, where you actually feel like you're really part of the community. So that was really neat. I like that about, I don't know. I really like that about this weekend, so yeah, it was pretty fun. Work is gonna be busy this week. I don't want to think about it yet. I still have a little bit of time left. It's Sunday night. I'll think about it tomorrow. Anyway, hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for watching.